My name's Catherine Ochs, and I work part-time at Innisfree and Lessard. I'm the kitchen coordinator, and what I do every day, I plan meals. I look at lists of products that we need at the houses. The first thing I do is to chat with the staff to see who's in-house, who would be having an appetite that day, and what kinds of foods that would be appropriate for that specific day. So no 2 days are the same, and that's the beauty of the job. It's always changing, and it's something I really enjoy doing. My personal background in this is the fact that my sister had a 6-month journey with cancer about 10 years ago. So in that 6 months, I learned a lot about the needs of people battling cancer. And as the sickness progressed, the different food needs that she had. She was in a smaller province and city, so their hospice organization hadn't really taken off yet. So she was supported by the hospital, and as I visited her several times, she was given hospital food, and I just wasn't really impressed with the level of individual care. It was just like another patient in the hospital. So that's how I became interested in volunteering here. I started as a volunteer doing reception, and then I did the hospice course through the region of Waterloo, and I developed more of an interest in patient care and nutrition and making meals. And then Innisfree was built in 2015, and I came here then as a part-time kitchen coordinator, and that's been my role ever since. So after I have my meal plan for the day, I start to lay out the trays because I know how many people will be joining for the certain meals. And the importance that I put into it is as much as a nurse would for washing a patient's hair or cleaning their body in the morning. I put that same kind of love and care into making sure that their tray is nicely presented with food that looks appetizing, and the kitchen linens are all matching and it looks pretty as it's taken into the room, so that the person can be encouraged to eat as opposed to feeling too sick that day. I got into really loving working with hospice because we could care for the whole family, and I often talk with staff about this. It's so important to care for the whole family at this very critical time that they're losing their loved one. And some of us have even compared it to the birth of a baby. So that's a family time. You give to the husband, the wife, the siblings when new babies come into your family. But I think we need to nurture the family just as much when someone is exiting the family through passing away. So that's why in the kitchen, I always make sure to offer them comfort food. I think as visitors come into the hospice, they can smell cookies baking, or they can smell a roast beef in the oven. And I think that warms your heart as you go in with a lot of anxiety to see your family member. And they often would wander out to have a cup of coffee and just take a break from the extreme stress that they're going through with their loved one. So I think that makes us the heart of the hospice, because we're giving in a very loving way to the residents and their families as they go through this journey.